Hi, welcome to Insider Yachting. This is the full-length review of Motor Yacht Dawn to Dusk. Now, if you're watching this from YouTube, look down below. There's the link over to the website, insideryachting.com. That's where you can get more information about any of the boats that you see us review. And we have yacht packs created for each and every one of them, as we do for Dawn to Dusk here. So from the website, look over on the right-hand side. There's a button there that says Yacht Pack Request. Click on that, leave us your name, best email address for you, and the name of the boat that you're interested in, and we'll get that off to you right away. Now, the yacht pack contains all of the photographs, detailed descriptions, and full specifications for these boats, as well as some pricing analysis and some personal insider insights into the boat and the manufacturer. So be sure to get that. So, Graham Banks built this great boat, Dawn to Dusk. Let's go and take a look at the brochure and some more of the details here. She's a 72-foot fiberglass hull. She was built in 2005. She was actually hull number 1 of the 72 Aleutian series. The boat is highly upgraded and lots of options through that build. It has a unique layout down in the lower guest cabins, which we'll see further in the brochure. So she has a great beam, 19 feet 10 inches, nice draft at 5 feet 6 inches as well, so you can get into all of those tight little anchorages and sort of shallow cruising grounds throughout the Bahamas and down through the Caribbean. The asking price that we have at the moment is $1,795,000. That puts her at almost $700,000 below the next comparable 72 Aleutian that is on the market. So a fantastic deal here to get a great boat. She has just arrived into Newport in Rhode Island, and she's available to be seen. So let's look at some of the photographs here. One of the best things about this boat is the huge aft cockpit that they have. This is perfect for staging, canoeing, any kind of water sports. They fish off the back of here as well. It's got a huge or very heavy duty door that goes back out onto the swim platform that you can see on the bottom on the left hand side there. So really a great feature here. It has the nice big propane grill on the back, nice stainless steel grill, and that actually conceals into its own sort of cupboard or unit that you can see at the bottom on the right. They have a fixed bimini top back here that covers just a section of this cockpit, and then they have a sort of removable larger bimini section that you can kind of see at the bottom there on the right, which actually stretches back, and they have some holders that sit into the rod holders that's usually used for when they're fishing. So lots and lots of nice features at the back here. Moving up onto the main deck aft, all of this upholstery work is all basically brand new. The boat shows very, very well back here. They have covers for all of these chairs and tables. They're all new as well, so it's in fantastic condition. The teak back here shows very well. It doesn't have any high spots. It's not sort of worn down at all. It's all very nice and smooth. Teak companionways right the way up to the forward end of the boat and round the pilot house at the front. So a nice full walk around here as well. Very, very easy boat to maneuver and easy boat to handle as well. These current owners do have one captain that they run with, but before, when they initially bought the boat, they did run it as owner operators. So a nice option here for a boat to run as owner operator. A great area up forwards on the bow. There's two seating areas, perfect for drinking your coffee and reading the paper in the morning. Nice heavy duty equipment that's up here as well. The anchoring equipment, the cleats and the fair leads. All of the stainless up here is all in almost brand new condition. There's no corrosion anywhere. The teak capping rails all throughout the boat have all been refinished and revarnished several times a year. The boat does show like a brand new boat. It's actually quite amazing, the condition of this when you compare it to other things on the market, especially keeping in mind that asking price as well. Moving up onto the Flybridge, all of these electronics have been updated and upgraded. All of the software in them is all newer software as well. So they have a Noble Tech system on board, the chart plotters, AIS, the radars overlay onto all of that. They also have a large works chart database on board as well. So you don't get a feeling of a boat that's 9 years old here. It shows and feels like a brand new boat. They have a nice large rib tender up here as well with 60 horsepower on the back. You can see that on the lower photograph on the right hand side. And as far as the seating and social area goes here, they've got sort of a mirror image from one side to the other, although one of the tables is spun around. You can quite easily sit 8 to 10 people up here very comfortably, and once that tender is off and in the water, because the crane is off to one side of the deck back here rather than being in the middle, it means that that whole deck space is now open for more seating and more sort of open spaces. They make great use of the hard fixed bimini top here. On top of that are some more stainless rails, and over those stainless rails and strapped down they have a couple of canoes and some paddle boards as well. So lots and lots of toys on this boat for a 72-foot overall length. It's quite impressive what they've managed to fit on board without it feeling at all cluttered. So moving on to the interior, you can see there's this great open plan deck with a lower salon, then up a couple of steps up to the country style kitchen. The salon is carpeted from the country style kitchen, and then all down through the guest areas is teak and holly flooring. They actually added the teak and holly to the lower companionway after the boat was built, just to continue that sort of flow of things down into that area. A nice L-shaped sofa. They have a couple of freestanding chairs back here as well. Upgrades that they have, the wine cooler. They have TV that's on an electric lift that pops up. All of the boat has been converted to LED lighting, and it is modern LED lighting, so it doesn't feel like the old style LEDs that were almost just like people holding flashlights down on the floor. It has a very nice overall throw of those lights, and you can actually see that in the lower photograph here on the right hand side, looking into the windows into that salon area. Moving into the country style kitchen, up the steps, this whole area, actually once you're up there, you can still see very freely down into that salon area. So it really has a great flow from one area to the other, and this whole deck is surrounded by windows, and several of the window sections, including a couple in the salon, do slide open. They have nets across them. They actually have electric sliding doors down in that main salon that can be locked open as well. That's another upgrade from the build. So you really get this panoramic feel of being sort of open out on the water and really bringing the outside into this boat. As far as equipment goes, in the galley they have Miele cooktops, they have a microwave oven, they have trash compactors, and also a dishwasher in here. In that top photograph that you see on the left hand side there, you can see there's a unit there that just drops down from the ceiling. That unit actually is on an electric motor, and you can lower that down, and it's a full storage cabinet units there. So it's a great feature to have that lift up out of the way once that galley isn't in use, and then when the galley is in use, you can drop that down and really increase the storage. It also helps that the helm and bridge area to sort of feel like more of a segregated working area for when you're underway as well. So beautiful area here. There are steps that lead up to the Flybridge area. There are also steps from the main deck aft that lead up as well. All of the electronic equipment that you saw up on the Flybridge, all of the main units are down here. You also have the CATS displays down here. They're also up on the Flybridge as well. And you have the same AIS chart plotters radars and the chart storage screens that are down here as well. So moving down into the lower guest accommodation areas, there's a beautiful full beam master cabin, takes advantage of the whole width of this boat. That's almost 20 feet in the overall beam here. Nice sized bed, beautiful ensuite bathroom. It is just the one entrance to the bathroom, but the benefit of that is it means the other side of the bed is a very large walk-in closet, cedar-lined closet. So it's great to have that on this size boat. They also have a nice vanity desk area that you can see at the bottom on the right-hand side, and plenty of storage on the port and the starboard. They have drawer units. They also have storage under the bed. So a real nice feel to this area. Great headroom in here as well. So it feels like a master cabin that you would get on a much larger boat. So now we move down towards the center of the three cabins. This is the cabin that I said was the conversion that can be sort of switched between an office space or a double bed. So on the bottom photograph on the left hand side there, you can see it set up as the office. Has a great desk, a nice sofa there. It is en suite, so it does have a shower and a toilet in this cabin as well. It's a full bathroom. Nice large style portholes, and you can see with that being open up to the companionway, you really get a feeling for a much larger room. Now that desk folds up and the sofa pulls out into the bed that you see on the top on the right hand side. Nice large full double-sides bed, and then the pocket doors are what you can see at the bottom on the right-hand side. They actually slide back into sort of the forward end of this room, and they fold completely flush to the rest of the wall, so there's nothing sticking out anywhere at all. Once they're slid closed, you actually get a completely private room. So it's a great idea to give this area much more sort of diverse usability for liveaboard owners. It's actually a perfect liveaboard boat. The last cabin is up forwards in the bow, a nice central island bed. You have portholes on either side, plus a large skylight coming in from the foredeck area, and we saw the top of that hatch when we were looking at that sort of anchoring and working area earlier on. This is also en suite. Now this bathroom has two doors in it, so it actually acts as the day head for the boat as well. Or you can lock that door and just have it dedicated to the ensuite bathroom for this forward cabin. Each of the cabins have flat screen TVs in them. The boat does have satellite TV. And it has sort of more updated sat receivers in there as well. Now, one of my favorite areas of the boat is down into the engine room. Now, this is really a testament to how a dedicated owner can extend the life of a boat. These engines are spotlessly clean. You can see there I took a photograph sort of zooming in on the bilge area below the gearbox, usually where you'd expect to see some kind of oil drips or some kind of dirt. It is spotlessly clean. The engines have had all of their planned and scheduled maintenance done either at or before the necessary time. They are under full warranty until December of this year. So, as I say, a real testament to how you can or should properly maintain a boat here, and this area really is quite special. Now, the final area of the boat that we haven't seen yet is the crew area. This has been used in the past by this owner, and this is a one-owner boat. The same owners are the people that initially built it with Grand Banks. So this has been used as extra guest accommodation when they ran the boat as owner-operators. Now they're running it with one crew member. They have the full-time captain stay down here, and they've installed his own flat screen TV and sat receiver down here as well. Now they also have some extra freezer storage space that they have down here, and there's also a separate entrance up onto the portside companionway, and a nice running shot of the boat there as well. So looking back into some of these specs, 72 feet long, almost 20 feet in the beam, 5.5 feet draft. It's a GRP hull. It has full teak walk around to that main deck level. Cruising speeds 22, maximum speed 26, and the engines are the Cat C30s. Now this write-up is very, very detailed. I'm not going to stop and read through all of it. Get the yacht pack and you can go through all of this line by line for yourself. Touch on some of the main points. The aft cockpit, that's one of the best features of this boat. You can really use it for setting up for boarding and unloading the tender. You can set it up for water sports, fishing. It's really a great sort of social area as well. When you're at anchor and you're grilling away, it's nice to be down there right on the waterline. Main salon has lots of upgrades. The entire boat is been switched to LED lighting. It has the electric TV that's on the lift there. The wine cooler that's back there as well. And some other features underneath. All of the sofa areas, all storage underneath all of that. So it's really great storage all the way throughout the boat. So moving into the galley, we have the Miele dishwasher, the Miele burner and cooktop. They have lots of storage in that unit that drop down. They also have the trash compactor, the microwave oven. They have lots of freezer and refrigeration space throughout there as well. There are 3 different sets of freezer and refrigeration drawers that we saw in the galley. Pilot house, lots of upgraded electronics. The AIS system has Noble Tech on board, chart plotters, all the GPSs there. Everything that you would expect to see on a much larger boat is actually fitted on board Dawn to Dusk. And it's nice that all of that has been consistently upgraded and updated as well throughout the life of the boat. Forward VIP stateroom, we saw the nice central island berth. There's that great conversion to the center cabin, can switch between an office or a double bed with the concertina doors there as well. Full beam master cabin with ensuite bathroom and the walk-in cedar-lined closet. And then up into the Flybridge area, that fixed bimini top, joining that to the screen around the forward end of the Flybridge is looks like isinglass. It's actually called Easy to See Why, and that's a much heavier duty piece of material than the isinglass. Basically, it has the same sort of fit and feel as the isinglass, but it's much more robust and much more heavy duty than the isinglass. So you won't get that chatter when you're underway, and it won't flex with higher winds and things as well. So a nice upgrade, nice feature. This boat really is, it's one of those boats that you have to get on board. You have to see it and experience it for yourself. It is up there in Newport. Very, very easy to see and get on board. Finally, on this write-up, we have details of all of the electronics, all the electrical equipment, all the deck and hull equipment. All of this is bullet pointed here. So I'm going to run through that. There's 2 or 3 pages of this really detailing everything that's fitted on board and all of those upgrades there as well. So I'll leave it at that. Quite a long review just because there are so many features to go through on Dawn to Dusk. So get the yacht pack. Join us for the daily yacht tours, and we'll tell you all about it and let you see it for yourself. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in one of the other reviews. Bye-bye.